Good morning, everyone. Just taking out the trash real quick. I'm gonna take her for a walk. So, I thought today we'd do a little walk and talk. So like after my birthday, I actually cried in the car all the way home.
Why though?
I just feel like I need to make some changes to my life. There's a lot of things that I'm holding myself back from, and I need to face those things, you know? So let's walk a little further down the road and then we can talk about some of those things. We are in the park that I normally like to go to. Warning before I talk about this, about to talk about eating habits, so something that's gonna trigger you in any way, please feel free to skip this video. So one thing, I think the main thing that I need to change is just my eating habits. I've always kind of been in a state of denial about it, you know? I think a big part of my bad relationship with food stems from obviously like childhood things. Like as a kid, you know, I was put on diets, in my opinion, way too soon. I was really young and I just got this really negative connotations about food and like tracking calories. You can forget it. I felt like it was just like a record of every time I messed up or wasn't doing my best for myself, and it was hard, you know? As a kid, I think just the way that I was brought up to think about food was just very negative. You know, there's bad food and there's good food, and I saw like calorie counting as like the devil. And I have like probably, I would say, for the 30 years of my life thought that it's the devil. But these past couple days I've been tracking my calories and it's not been bad. It's actually really made me feel calm. Whatever I eat, I log it. It's okay if it's not perfect. It's okay if I go over a little bit. It's just the point of right now is logging. I haven't gone over, thankfully. I've been under a little bit in a deficit the past 2 days. So that's good. It's really hard for me to get to the point where I felt like I could track it, but it's really just, for me now, it's more of a mindfulness thing, being very consciously aware of what I'm putting in my body. Because, you know, people who struggle with things like emotional eating and binge eating, when you eat like that, you just check out. You're not there. It's a coping mechanism, you know? But I really want to just dig in deep and figure this out. It really plays into every part of my life as far as like feeling out of control. Just thinking about food and stuff, like it takes up so much mental space. I didn't realize until this week, it's just something I constantly think about. I map my entire day. I mean, we're kind of taught to map our days around food, like breakfast, lunch, dinner. But like, I'm constantly thinking about it. It's not like, oh, I'll eat lunch eventually. It's like, ooh, I'm gonna eat this for lunch, I'm gonna eat this for dinner. And I think about it all day. It can be a distraction for me. It can be a thing that I use when I'm bored. It can be something that I do when I'm highly stressed, highly emotional. So yeah, I'm just ready to dig in deep and figure this out, guys. That's Harvard's track, and over there is their little Coliseum. See, there's a little soccer game going on right there. Yeah, but I just don't want to feel limited anymore. I don't want to feel controlled by something, even though I'm the one allowing myself to be controlled by it. Obviously, it's all mental. Like, I mentally work on these things and there's a physical result. I just really want to get this down, and I just want to be better, you know? I feel like it's something that I've always wanted to overcome and I've never have, and it's affected me. And I'm doing it, guys. Like, I'm working on it right now and it feels amazing. There's gonna be some days though, y'all. I'm gonna cry, but you know what? That's what I have to do. To cry myself to sleep. That's fine if that means I'm gonna, you know, make it out on the other end better. I don't want to use food as an emotional crutch anymore. I don't want to use anything as a crutch anymore. It's gonna be a journey for sure, but we totally got this. Here I go. Keep moving. So scared I was gonna get hit by a soccer ball. So this is the other side of the park. She's like, doggies? I see doggies everywhere. Do you see naked man? I'm shy. And there's other goals, but I feel like that's one of the big ones that really just affects my entire life. Affects me mentally, affects me spiritually, obviously affects me physically. So like, I feel like that's a big one. I have other things, like I really want to move out of Boston eventually. Kind of tired of living where I am. I really want to get my business going as a mental health virtual assistant, get that up and running so that I can leave Boston. Lots of good things to come though. And guys, don't get me wrong, like I do love myself and I love my body, but I do not love how I feel right now with the current state that my body is in. And I feel like I should respect it enough to give it the fuel it needs, give it the nutrients it needs, just so it can run the way it should. I'm constantly every day feeling intense joint pain. I mean, I know some things comes with age, but it shouldn't be like this. Like, all my joints hurt, my body's constantly sore. I'll deal with like one joint that's particularly inflamed. It's something I need to change. Less about the aesthetic, that's just a bonus. It's more about how I feel. It's gonna be worth it. And I'm looking forward to making these changes and becoming a healthier, happier, stronger me. Man, this weather is beautiful. Beautiful. It's a great day to be alive. Know the sun's still shining when I close my eyes. It's a hard times in the neighborhood. Why can't every day be just this good? Wait. But guys, I'm almost back home. It's been great talking to you. I feel like I need to continue to peel back the layers and talk about, you know, more personal things. And while I don't want Sara Needs a Sandwich to become a weight loss channel, health is a big part of everyone's life. And I should talk about it. So thanks for tuning in, listening to me. Hope you guys have a great day. Wherever you're at in your week. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next week. Bye, guys.
So how do you think we did, girl?